ready. Score. All right. This doesn't make this all bad. Good morning, everybody. Whole family's out of town. It's been great. Been able to kind of play catch up on a lot of the stuff that I got to do around the house. But today is garage day. I'm going to shift my focus from getting the Camaro ready for racing, and now I've got to focus on the Ford. And it's been bumming me out that I haven't been able to get the thing out yet. Normally I would have had it out long ago, but we had a really late winter, which held a lot of stuff up. Roads were extra shitty. We had snow a lot later in the year than we normally do, but I still could have been making progress on the issue that's holding it up. The problem is that the trunk won't open. So there is linkage that ties the little lever that you pull on to open it to the latching mechanism, and I think it keeps disconnecting, and I have no idea why. I thought that I fixed it last time. Clearly I didn't. Kicker is, last time that this happened, I was able to climb in through the trunk. Well, I have since built an entire air suspension setup that is now blocking that whole area. And on top of it, I am pretty sure that I have all of my stuff in the trunk from the car show. So we'll see where this takes us today, but I am taking you guys along with me on getting the car out of the garage and hopefully taking a little drive and talking about what the plans are for the car this year and what you guys can expect to see on the channel from it. Anyways, my rambling is done. Let's get out to the garage. Get to her. All right. Ow. All right, look at this ridiculous stuff. All right. So here's what we're up against. Old latch assembly. Look at that. Stupid thing. Well, it's good to know that this is all it takes to get back here, but pretty damn annoying. All right, I'm gonna have to set the camera down and kind of mess with this a bit. We got her. So I gotta slip something in the way here. You know what? I got it. I know what I'm gonna use. Use a Tootsie Roll. Yeah! Don't drop on my head. What up? We got it. You see how that's not moving the rod at all? It's because of this piece. Hopefully you guys can see. This piece here is supposed to be slid all the way back on that little hook that's back there. So it's supposed to sit like that. Now, watch the rod. You see how that is moving now? So what's happening is it's popping off of there and it's sliding back. So the solution to that is probably pretty damn simple. Just make some way that the thing can't slide back. Maybe that's like a small screw or something. But let's address that now. Alright, now that the whole dumb thing is out of there, you can see that's the groove. See, it would sit in that groove there. And yeah, it looks like it's a little worn. Also could just be maybe things are a little bit out of alignment, or maybe there's a spacer issue or something. But what I'm gonna do, since I've got it out, the hell with putting a pin in it, I'm gonna weld to the top of this thing. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit of material and just reshape this so that it sticks up a tiny bit more, and that should just keep it from popping off then. Because really the problem is it just gets a tiny bit too loose and it'll pop off of there. But if I add 1/8 of an inch to the top of it right there, I don't think she's going anywhere. So let's just tack weld on there and kind of file it and reshape it. Yeah, this is really meant to be one big piece. Like, it's really not meant to come off this way, so it's probably a miracle that I got it off the way I did. So, yeah, just gonna force it a little bit. Okay. I hope this works. I hate to have to pull all that back out and then grind it down. So yeah, it latches. It opens. That feels great. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we fixed it. So, little paint on it, so we should be good. Okay, let's move on. We are off. Oh guys, it feels so good to have this thing back out on the road. I tell you, there's just nothing like driving a 70-year-old American car. I mean, these things, they're just special. There's just nothing like, it's hard to kind of put it into words what it feels like to drive. It's simple, it's big. The smiles you get are like nothing else. You know, everybody loves these things, and literally everybody. I mean, just when I like had to flip around there and try and retrieve a hubcap that fell off. Well, there goes the center cap of mine. Gotta go hunt down my my hubcap. It's terrible. These things don't stay on very good. I got to figure out some kind of way to secure them. But hey, I'm glad that didn't come off on the highway. I had thought about taking the big bridge. I'm gonna hop out right now and grab it. Okay. Well, the rest of them are fine. So that's good news. Good Lord. Just the people that were going past, like the amount of smiles that I was getting it's just heartwarming. So everybody adores these old classics, so I don't know, it's just so fun. And I mean, obviously, like the looks of them, there's just nothing like it. Such a timeless, beautiful design these things have. Anyway, I mean, it feels great to have this thing back on the road. So, all right guys, let's talk about what the game plan is for the car. So it's probably going to stay the way that it is for this season, with the exception of a couple of little improvements like interior stuff I'm going to be doing. And then the biggest thing being the damn exhaust. The exhaust on this thing is just a nightmare. It's so loud. I tried to make it nice. I thought the side exits would work. They're terrible. Just terrible. So we'll be trying something else and I'll show you guys the whole process. But anyways, you know, thanks for tuning in. As always, you know, I really appreciate you guys actually watching the videos, and hopefully I'm providing some entertainment as well as some education along the way. So make sure that you've subscribed if you haven't yet, and I don't know, stick around, watch some videos. All right, thanks guys.